What is up, YouTube? A lot of you have been asking me recently to do various tips and tricks videos for you, to show you how I hold certain sites and what my favourite operators are. I would just like to make this known that this is my personal preference. This is just what I do. This doesn't mean you have to do exactly the same as me. It's just a guideline for various tips and tricks. So hopefully you can see my thought process and hopefully it helps you in your Siege ranked games. Alright, for holding first floor kitchen on Kafe, I like to play Legion. He is my favourite operator for this site, because there's only a few entrances to the site that you've got to be known. One being primarily from the kitchen service entrance, from bakery, and this entrance here coming in from the hallway, okay? Okay, now I'm going to assume that Thatcher is banned, as he usually is a common ban on this map. It doesn't make too much difference, but you will have to think about the freezer entrance. Okay, if Thatcher's not banned, there is a good chance that the enemy team might go for the freezer entrance. But let's carry on with my positioning and where my mines go for this site. Okay, first of all, my bulletproof camera, I really like to put up here, okay? This gives you a great line of sight into the hallway, into the approaching attackers, and it's indestructible, as they will not have time to be climbing up here to get this camera down. As you can see, without my big fat head in the way, this does give you a really clear line of sight, okay? And anyone that is dead on your team can ping attackers approaching from this angle. Alright, on to my next step with Legion mine placement. Okay, first Legion mine I like to put on this little drain plug hole here. Just with a little bit of coverage with the drain, it seems to restrict it from being seen too much with drones. And usually by the time attackers are here, approaching this door, they don't really have too much time to drone this section here. So this one always seems to be getting people. Moving over to the bakery hallway. Okay, my next Legion mine I like to put here on that tile, roughly there. Okay, this is because when attackers drone in, they usually drone straight through and over the window there. They don't primarily drone and then check this area here. And when people swing this corner, the common way they do it is like this. That is straight into that Legion mine there, which then if someone's playing in this site here, you can get a good indication that the enemy team are right on the doorway. Moving on to the rest of your Legion mines then, as you will be playing Anchor on this site, you have to assume that wall is fully reinforced. And you also have to assume that that wall is fully reinforced over there. Next Legion mine again, as close as you can to this drain hole. Okay, that one there, well hidden. If someone pushes into the site, they are going to be gooed. As Legion mines don't do a great deal of damage now, they have to actually be in the opponent's foot for a period of time. There is no point doing this. Okay. The attacker's going to come in, they're going to walk into all four, and it's going to be exactly the same as hitting one Legion mine, okay? Because they don't do damage until time. Speaking of time, I better restart this lobby. Okay, now you have your 3 Legion mines in place, and the match has begun. My permanent play area for this site. Okay. This gives you an angle on anyone that's peeking the door, okay, and also allows you to hold a section of the next part of the site. A good play is to have someone with a super shorty or a shotgun to shotgun out all the bottom of this, okay. That gives you a line of sight onto any attacker's feet that may be approaching the site. Also keeps you fully covered when you're prone here behind the prep area to get a good angle on the approaching attackers. For the rest of your Legion mines then, we could have a smoke playing Anchor in this part, and you want to space your Legion mines out one by one in a sequence along here as the round progresses, okay? This stops any attackers from rushing in this main doorway here, and one by one they will walk into them and they will all be gooed as they try to push as time is running out. Now, common things to think about when you are holding this area of kitchen here is the ceiling is fully destructible, okay, so a fuse charge or a buck or anyone, a sledge, could come raining down with vertical play. If this does happen, and play freezer area or assist your smoke player over here. Okay. Now, if we're talking about other operators, which is good on this site, a bandit or a cade is extremely important for keeping these two walls electrified, especially if there is a Thatcher ban, okay? Additionally to this, this hatch should also be caded off with electrical claw, okay? Very important. I would say common placement is the cade holds this area here with the hatch and that wall, and you get your 4 bandit charges on that wall and on that wall over there. So now, if we're talking about the last operator you want this site, a Jaeger is almost key if he's not banned, okay? 1 ADS here to help you assisting with your Legion hold from this slot. 1 ADS here, clearly to help your smoke that is playing anchor. And another good point is the smoke to put a shield on this corner here. And then another final ADS here for your cade that is going to be playing in freezer. Now again, I'm doing this tips and tricks series as it is just my personal opinion. This is just what works for me in ranked, so you don't have to take any of this advice, but I just wanted to show you guys what I do. And I'll show you a little clip from my Twitch stream recently, which was this exact Legion hold here, and hopefully you can get an idea of how this actually works in a ranked game.
The IQ is so blind.
I didn't even have a chance to fire. I shot him.
Reloading!
So I'm gonna come red stairs to get my finish. So on Harry Potter,
Friendly,
right,
last
so just
operator
red.
standing.
Alright, double doors, 2 double doors.
Jeez.
Ash sledge, I think. 3 double doors now. In double doors, Sophia, she's on the Moji. Right, both in B.
Op 4.
Right, last one, pro. Take me. Pushed in. Well done, Dev.
Nice. Good clutch, Dev.
So, just backing that all up with that clip then that you just saw. The shotgun holes here helped me get that first kill, got me a line of sight through the door, which was there. That was the first kill. The second kill, the IQ didn't stay close to the door, she actually wide swinged the door and jumped over. Again, you could add an additional Legion mine there to stop her, but the sound cue was enough for me to hear that she didn't hit that goo mine, but she did push straight on through, which gave me an easy kill here. Moving on to the next kills then, this goo mine here gave me a clear indication with my teammates call out 2 on the double doors here that I was getting a push by 2, if not the last attacker as well, all 3 from this section here. That is my cue now to know that they are taking site control because I am in a 1v3, and my cue is to rotate round outside through bakery and try and get some kills outside on the other side of this wall in the bakery hallway along there at the bottom of the stairs, okay? Again, got the kill on the person that was coming through there. That caused me to rotate back round. They'd taken this position here. They tried to plant on this site as they knew I was playing over here. They took control of this. I got the first kill on that one. And the final kill gave me an indication from the goo mines that were lined up here that the attacker was in combination with a bulletproof camera I put there on the beginning of the round, allowed my defenders to ping her where she was roughly here to get me a wall bang straight through that wall.
Op 4.
Right, last one, pro. Take me.
Okay, there's the ping, there's the goo mine, so I know roughly exactly where she should be alongside that wall.
Well done, Dev.
Nice. Good clutch, Dev.
Alright, that's the end of this site here. Please like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what other sort of tips and tricks you want. Thanks.